So today we're going to talk about Mariner of the Seas.
Woohoo!
Yeah, Mariner of the Seas is a ship we were fortunate enough to sail on recently, and we're going to give you our review and share some tips.
I was looking forward to being on Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, this is our first time on Royal Caribbean and the biggest ship we've been on to date.
It was very big.
Yes, and we got there at noon because that's when they told us to get there, which was a little strange since we had the key, which is supposed to have early embarkation. Click up above if you want to hear what we thought of the key. But getting there later than we were supposed to, the nice thing was
we didn't have to wait for people, and there were no crowds, so
we didn't have to sit.
Nice.
Yeah, we didn't have to sit in the terminal waiting area, and we didn't have to get in a big crowd getting on. We missed out on some time on board, but it was nice to get on at a leisurely pace.
And then we went to our room, and of course you decorated the room so lovely.
Well, yes, we had to celebrate your upcoming birthday. And
yes.
We got a balcony room, which, like you said, was decorated, and there's a nice big sofa and a pretty good sized bed.
Yep.
Yep. And it had a lot of hidden storage compartments too.
It did. I love the storage in the room.
Yeah.
So.
And the decoration I thought was a little dated, but it's not a bad room. Seemed reasonably clean and nice and spacious.
I liked the balcony. It was so deep, and you were able to see past the other rooms.
Right, that's right, because we had a hump balcony. It's a balcony that is on the part of the ship that sticks out further than the other rooms, so we had a nice view looking forward. Well, let's talk about food.
Yeah,
so,
we went to Jamie's Italian.
One of the two specialty restaurants we went to. And what did you think of Jamie's Italian?
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Oh, okay.
It reminded me of an Italian kitchen.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. So it's an Italian restaurant with kind of a traditional feel, a little bit of a modern twist as you can see in the decor. But nice table by the window, so we had a nice view of the ocean.
And what was your favorite starter?
Well, my favorite starter would have to be the famous meat plank, which we'll show you here in just a second. This is the menu. They
put them on 2 large cans of tomatoes.
Yeah, you can't tell from this angle, but this is the meat plank, and it is elevated on cans of tomatoes.
Right.
Anyway, it's a bunch of different Italian meats and real mozzarella cheese and olives.
Olives, so good.
Yep. And this is prepared for 2 people, so if you have a larger party, we noticed a party of 8, and they had a huge plank that had enough meat there on there for 8 people. So definitely something to consider starting out with if you go to Jamie's Italian on Royal
And my
Caribbean.
Favorite of the pasta is the bolognese. It's the meat sauce.
Okay.
Over noodles.
Yep.
Anything with noodles is good.
Yeah. I know you also had the carbonara, and you like that too.
Yep.
Yep.
It was very rich with bacon.
Yeah, and I went with lasagna. The lasagna was not particularly traditional, but it was good. Had a lot of meat. And on another night, I tried the eggplant parmesan, which wasn't like the typical eggplant parmesan. Watch our day 3 video if you want to find out about that.
And of course, we had dessert, and I tried pavlova, and that was really good.
What's pavlova?
It is a meringue with fresh fruit and real cream. With honeycomb crisps.
Okay, so there's crunched up honeycomb on there, and you've got, it looks like different types of berries, raspberries, and maybe blueberries? I don't know.
Blueberries?
Yeah. Well, it looks really good.
Yeah, it was very good.
So that's a traditional Italian dessert, just like tiramisu. This is the tiramisu I had, and not the most traditional version of it. Tons of ladyfingers in there, but it was good.
Then we went to Chop's Grill.
Yeah, that's the other specialty
to get our
restaurant.
Steak.
Yeah. Anytime a cruise ship has a steakhouse, I like to check it out. And Chop's Grill did not disappoint.
And they came out with a bread basket that with mustard butter, which was different.
Yeah, I kind of liked it. And I liked the pretzel rolls. And I really liked my appetizer, which is the really large shrimp and the shrimp cocktail.
Yep.
And what did you have?
I tried their crab cake, and it was really good with the sauce on the side.
Right.
It was very good. Nice.
Good. And then for our main entree, both nights we got steak. I know you got a filet mignon, well, at least one of the nights.
Yes, I did. And
I got the bone-in ribeye. And what did you think of the filet mignon?
It was perfect. It was the right size for someone who wasn't that hungry.
Yeah. And as you can see from the ribeye here, it's nice and crusty and well seasoned on the outside, but moist and tender on the inside. Really good. Well done.
And what did we have for dessert?
Well, let's talk about what you had first. I remember, I think you ordered the apple pie.
warm apple pie a la mode, I asked them not to give me ice cream because I thought it would be too much.
So this is it.
This is the apple pie.
What'd you think of it?
It was a little bit dry.
Okay, kind of dry.
It was okay.
Yeah, and I had the key lime pie, which had a layer of cake in there, which I thought was a little strange, and it didn't really add anything to it. So I wasn't particularly crazy about the key lime pie. Go for the steak. That's what's worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you don't want to pay extra for the specialty dining, you can always go to the Windjammer Cafe and enjoy the buffet food. What'd you think of the buffet?
They have a wide variety of food, from Indian curry to healthy eating salad bar. It was good.
Good. And then, of course, there's the Cafe Promenade, and they've got pastries in the morning and pizza in the afternoon, complimentary. And another complimentary spot is the Boardwalk Doghouse, and they've got bratwurst and hot dogs and sausages by the pool, no extra charge.
You want to check out the time? Then they also have Johnny Rockets that's on the edge, so you can sit outside looking at the ocean.
Yes, it's very well themed, and like Joy said, it's got a nice view, so you really can feel like you're on a ship, unlike some other places on the ship. And they've got breakfast, and here's the lunch menu. Johnny Rockets does have an extra charge, but I think it's fairly modest.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of the activities now that we've talked about so much food. Plenty of places for the kids to play. Besides the kids' clubs, there's some outdoor areas for them to play in. And, there's Joy.
Yeah.
And so even if you stay on the ship like we did in Nassau, you don't have to go to Atlantis for fun. You can stay on the board and you can try the Flow Rider, or you can try the Sky Pad, or you can try rock climbing. What else?
You can play shuffleboard and miniature golf.
Yep.
And it's just...
and there's even ice skating in Studio B. So, yeah, check the daily schedule on the app or in your newsletter that they leave in the room. Oh, and there's basketball courts, and I think I saw ping pong and all sorts of different outdoor activities. There's the rock climbing wall. Oh.
And of course, there's a slide,
We forgot the water slides. Yes, got to have a water slide on a cruise ship. So plenty of outdoor activities, and we haven't even mentioned the main center of activity on most cruise ships, the pool.
Yeah.
And they've got a nice big pool area with hot tubs and live music during certain times of the day, and they've got a lifeguard on duty to be sure everybody's safe.
So they had plenty of pools, and then, of course, we went inside and saw the biggest arcade. Yeah,
really big arcade on the ship. So enough talk about activities. Let's talk about drinking now.
Woohoo!
Yay! Royal Promenade has 3 of our favorite bars on the ship, starting with the Bamboo Room.
It has a very tropical tiki bar kind of feel.
Tiki bar, that's what I would call it. And it's very well decorated with lots of neon and colors. And there's a little guy that goes and talks to you every once in a while, a little parrot. And here's the menu.
They have a wide variety of fruity drinks. And I'm kicking myself because I should have tried one.
Well, I did try one. I tried this one, the Bamboo Swizzle. It's a whiskey-based cocktail with cinnamon and citrus flavors. It may sound strange, and it was a little strange, but it was fun to try something different.
It looks nice, like a mojito.
Yeah. Well, it's a little different. And we tried some food, too. We tried the Hawaiian barbecue pork sliders.
Yep.
Those were good.
On sweetbread.
Yeah, the Hawaiian rolls.
Then we also had the
tuna poke.
Tuna poke, yep. In fried wontons with edamame and seaweed. That was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, they did a good job. So it's a good place to stop for like a late afternoon snack. Because the Bamboo Room doesn't open very early. They're only open at night or late afternoon and evening. Just like across the way, the Barnacle and Barrel English pub, they were closed during most of the day too. But it's a really good, nicely themed pub to stop and have a drink. Have a nice beer.
They have a wide variety of beer from all over the place.
Yeah, and a variety of different cocktails and Bloody Marys. I know you like those.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're kind of a lightweight. I don't know if you could drink a whole Bloody Mary, but yeah, there's a lot of fun choices on there, and we liked having the 3 different. Well, we've only shown you 2 so far. There's one more bar in the Royal Promenade that we're going to show you here in just a minute. And that was probably our favorite one to hang out in, despite the really cool theming on the Bamboo Room and the Barnacle and Barrel. Playmakers had a lot more food option and was open a lot more of the day. Playmakers is a sports bar.
Right, and it was a great place just to hang out and meet people or play board games or trivia.
Right, and they were open a lot earlier, so you could go and have lunch, you could have afternoon snacks, you could just go in there and play a board game like Joyce said, like trivia. which I know we played.
Yep, and I think I won one game.
Yeah, I think you might have. And here's the menu. You can see some of the food options they have. So they have a lot of good pub food type options, sports bar food.
One time we tried to do their dessert that came in a helmet. What was that called?
The touchdown sundae.
Oh yeah.
But we decided we were too full. We didn't end up ordering that. We just got an individual scoop of Ben & Jerry's from across at Cafe Promenade. So a lot of good food options here. Well, I'll show you the food here in just a minute. But yeah, here's a couple of more shots of Playmaker Sports Bar. And you can see there's plenty of TVs with different sporting events on it. You kind of have a view out into the Royal Promenade and sports games to play. Here's the wings. Not a lot of sauce on them. I didn't request light sauce, but maybe this is what they do. Chicken wings are okay, but you know.
I tried the fried chicken sandwich, and it was different.
Yeah, and the only thing was I tried some of those fries. They were really salty, and they put this weird cheese sauce on there. I didn't really care for that. But there's also bars around the ship out in the outdoor areas, like by the pool and the solarium, and you can get a nice tropical drink. So don't worry about not finding that.
Or you can get coffee.
Starbucks, yes, they have a Starbucks on the ship, and you can get just about any drink you can get at a Starbucks on land. And you can use your room key for it.
Vanilla Frappuccino, please.
There you go. And then, of course, these Royal Caribbean ships always have the schooner bar, and this is the schooner bar where they play trivia and have drinks at night.
And they have the Spanish boleros.
And they have live music and dancing.
Or you can do dancing, yeah. Yeah,
a really nice place to hang out and kind of enjoy yourself. So a lot of options just for hangout spots or having a nice cruise day cocktail. So overall, the Mariner of the Seas, we really enjoyed it. We kind of thought it felt a little enclosed when it came to the Royal Promenade. You feel like you're in a mall a lot of the time. You weren't exposed to the ocean like you are in this shot. But overall, we really enjoyed it. It was a good cruise.
Give us a thumbs up if you like this video or comment below.
And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and click on the notification bell so you hear about it. And thanks for watching.